People on both sides of the political divide feeling tense, anxious, and overwhelmed right now. But how do you know when that stress is becoming a serious mental health issue? In today's Health Watch, Denise Valdez shares some startling statistics.
Well, Brian, a global pandemic is stressful enough, but then you add a presidential election to the mix, an election that's really divided families and communities, and you can feel like you're in a real pressure cooker. So the term election stress disorder is becoming widely used, widely accepted. In fact, a recent study shows just how stressed Americans are feeling. So the American Psychological Association conducted the Stress in America study, and it shows that nearly 70% of all adults surveyed feel the election is a significant source of stress right now. In fact, it found that 76% of Democrats and 67% of Republicans, along with 64% of independents, believe this election is a significant stressor. Now, Stephanie Waite is a licensed therapist in Sherman, Texas.
It's a lot to process, I think, because we're getting it from not just the media and from television, but from their neighbors and from their friends and people at the stores. It's just, you almost can't get away
everywhere. That's it. And it's everywhere we turn, wherever we go, there's something that's a big deal. And I'm hearing a lot too, we don't have a lot of control over these things. We don't know the outcome or when things are going to be different or what that's going to look like. And so I think that uncertainty makes it hard because you don't know how to plan. You don't know what to expect, and novelty just feels really uncomfortable.
So election stress can translate to trouble sleeping, people being cranky or irritable, also feeling anxious about being around folks who might not share your same political view. So some ways to cope, well, Dr. Waite suggests focus on the things that you can control. You might need to just to give social media a break, maybe even place some boundaries on what you're going to be talking about with certain people. Be sure to exercise, maybe even try some meditation. And if you feel you're really at a breaking point, talk to someone like a counselor to get you back in balance.